So I made it. It's the last track day of the year at City Motorsport Park. It's not really a track day, it's actually a track night, which was amazing. I really loved to be under the lights. It was another experience seeing all the cars gleaming and glowing, and unfortunately not many glowing rotors. I was hoping for a bit more of that, but still cool. Unfortunately for a few people, which then meant the filming sessions were delayed by a little bit. So my track time unfortunately was cut short, but I would definitely be going back there as soon as possible. It is an amazing track, and as I said, I can't say it's enough. Under lights is something else. I wish more tracks in Victoria did it. Oh, no tracks in Victoria do it actually, so I wish a track in Victoria did it. Now I found that City Motorsport Park was a track that was suited to me and my driving style and my car. Unfortunately my tyres were on their last legs. They still are. I haven't done a track day since. I was taking it a bit easy because my tyres are getting low, but I found this track wasn't too harsh on tyres, or maybe I was just driving a bit gentler or a bit slower. There was no direct sunlight, so the track wasn't as hot. It wasn't a hot day to begin with, unlike the previous track day I did in Luddenham. So the one thing I loved about this track was the straight. It was very fun. It was 900 meters long, and I love straights. You get to go fast. But not only that, as well as the straight being long, the first turn is very exciting. It's a long left-hand sweeper. If you're brave enough, you can go pretty fast. I managed to get through there around 155, 160 I think was my fastest. And I definitely came out the other side white-knuckled on the steering wheel, that's for sure. But the exhilaration you get, I liken it to Phillip Island, the first turn at Phillip Island. It's a bit tighter than Phillip Island. Phillip Island I can almost take flat, probably around 170, 160 at Phillip Island, but this corner, a bit slower. One of the corners I kept getting caught out by was this second corner. It is a weird one. It starts off really tight and then opens up. So I noticed that a lot of people had a wide line on entry and they tighten in, so it's like almost like a double apex corner. It was very strange. It took me a while to get used to it. I feel like I didn't get that corner right during that track night, so I feel like I need to go back there for that reason. Overall, it was a very cool track. I Very cool facilities. Luckily the weather was good. Didn't rain. It was very grey clouds and it was pretty windy. And there's a little spots here and there on the radar, but luckily it held out for us. So just coming back to the track, just want to talk about that a bit more because it's a very good track. I really enjoyed the last 3 corners, turn 9, 10 and 11. Turn 9 is just a right hand kink leading into turn 10. And I found that with my tyres I was able to take turn 9 basically flat, no lift off there. And you turn number 10 into a straight, basically. You just cut right across the apex and use that as your braking zone for turn 11. And that way you get more speed through 11. It's really hard to explain, but you might be able to see it on the onboard, how I just like beeline straight across the apex for turn 10 and then just chuck it into turn 11. It was very fun, very fun. Turn 7, I'm just looking at the map, and turn 7 was one of those tricky ones as well. Not technically, but mentally, because it was a bit of a blind corner. It was hillside to the left, so you couldn't see it right around it. So you don't know what's there. There could be someone spun on the track, and it would be pretty scary to come across that. But luckily, nothing happened on that corner. Most of the incidents happened on turn 1. As you might have seen from the footage before this, there was someone that had a bit of a blow up. Lots of smoke coming out their engine. Very unfortunate, but that's the reality of track days. You're always going to risk your engine and your components, and stuff like that can go wrong. Overall, I think I'll put this track at number 2 on my list for the tracks I've done this year. Phillip Island being at the top. I think I'll put this track at number 2, Phillip Island being at the top, of course. Number 3, I'd say Winton. Just because another short track. But it's not too short, not too long, where you're doing 2.5 minute laps and you only get 3 to 4 laps per session. I did the track day in November and it's now January of 2023, so I need to get this up quick sticks. I hope you had a good Christmas and New Year, and I look forward to sharing all my adventures this year. Catch you later.